Welcome back, everyone. I built a team with multiple of my favorite Pokemon, Keldeo, Megaladios, Ursaluna. We do also have Toxapex, though, which is a mon that I'm actively against using. It just fit too well on this team, so I decided to go with it anyway. This is not my opponent, so I don't know why they're saying have fun, but I guess I'll try to have fun. Let's go ahead and lead Lando, as they lead Roaring Moon, so maybe they're Choice Scarfed as well? I think I'm just going to go for U-turn here, as... What a start! Okay, that's really unlucky for them. I think I want to get my guts going. It does kind of invite in the Great Tusk or the Tapu Fini, but I think that's fine. I can switch into... Great Tusk is a bit tough to switch into for my team, but we'll get the guts going anyway and see how it works out. Hopefully they go like Skarmory, and I can just SD up on that. Ends up being Inteleon, which is like not scary at all. I can just bring out Toxapex, but yeah, really lucky start. If this is Substitute, that could be kind of annoying, but I'm still going to Toxic it here. I don't think I take a +2 hit from this, if I remember correctly. If I go Lando, it'll die because Hyper Cutter won't go off. Toxapex, you get like exploded by Mega Pinsir at +2, right? Mega Pinsir, why is this like not the first set? Frustration is going to kill, most likely, so I kind of have to make a decision. I really like Ferrothorn in this match for Inteleon and Fini. I like Latios, of course. Latios is going to be what's coming in after. I think the correct play is to just stay in and let this go, and if it dies, then it dies. If not, I can Scald it, maybe. What do you do? Return. I'm dead, right? Yeah, so that just had to happen, unfortunately. Now I could go Landorus and Stone Edge, or I can go Latios. The problem is Latios won't kill, I believe, whereas Landorus can. It's just that Landorus has to predict, whereas Latios, I just Luster Purge and don't care. I think I go Lando and Stone Edge. Yeah, I mean, you know what? What can I even say about that? I did crit them turn 1, so I guess I don't have much to say, but also that's really unlucky. Luster Purge should do 65. I mean, I have base 160 Spatak, yeah. But that's really frustrating that that had to happen, because it's still alive too, and that's going to be an issue. We do get the Spidef drop. Okay, so I do have to keep this. Let's go you. Normally these run Taunt, but I'm hoping they're Choice Scarfed and I can just click Stealth Rocks here. That would be like best case. Goes out into Skarmory. Okay, let's go Lottie here. And I believe I just want to click Luster Purge again, in case they go Fini so I can 2-hit KO it. I don't want it to be able to Moonblast me or anything. Even though it might be Choice Scarfed, I don't really know yet. Although that's not doing a lot of damage. Like 35 is nothing at all. I feel like they have to have Spidef investment for that. Wait, it's Boots. Okay, yeah, so it's not Choice Scarfed. I just realized they didn't take rocks. So I just Luster Purge again here, knock that out. And it's looking good because this is in range of everything Latios can do, and it's going to take hazards. Inteleon is like the big threat, but also I don't have to care about that too much. They want the quick attack chip, but I don't really understand why. I guess they're going to go Inteleon now and U-turn. That would be like the best play, or like Inteleon and Ice Beam. But I'm just looking to get in my Keldeo now, and then Keldeo should be able to Secret Sword everybody. There is ways I can lose this, but it's going to be hard to do that. They do go for the Ice Beam. I believe I just Leech Seed here, and that should be okay. Go Skarm. I feel like they're going to double. Maybe I knock once, but if they Body Press, could that be bad? Potentially, yeah. Inteleon isn't going to get KO'd by Vacuum Wave, and if it has Air Slash, that could be an issue later, so I'll go Ursaluna. They do make the double. I kind of expected it, but also, it's tough to predict there. I don't know. U-turns. I think now they're in range of Vacuum Wave, though, which is really good for me, so all I have to do here is, I think, Power Whip this. It opts to go for the KO, which is fine, because I get my KO now with either Keldeo or Lottie. I think I want to go Lottie and Luster Purge here. They should sack off Skarm, if I had to guess. Yeah, there they go. I can Luster Purge again, get that KO, and then I see how I win. I just have to sack off the Ursaluna. Goes for U-turn. I would have to throw here and let them Rapid Spin, but that's not going to happen. Let's just Facade. Goes for that again. Yeah, I just go Latios and Luster Purge and then Vacuum Wave. It's pretty self-explanatory. There's no way Vacuum Wave doesn't do 37, so we should be fine now. I mean, even if they were Choice Scarfed here, which I don't think they are, I should be able to just vacuum wave after anyway, or even just spam surf and win. Unless, like I said, they're air slash. Maybe a choice scarfed CC doesn't even KO Lottie. It is choice scarfed, yeah, it doesn't kill. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and see whether they had air slash in the end, and then vacuum wave them if they do. Shadow Ball. Yeah, I'm just going to click vacuum wave here, and there we go, nice. So I didn't realize it, but that Magma Man guy is actually somebody who comments a lot, so shoutouts to them. I guess I did have fun that game like they wanted, but let's go ahead and lead off with Keldeo here. This is just pretty standard Golden Go webs. Normally when I fight Golden Go webs, I lose, but I'm hoping that this team can have a good matchup between the fact that we have a Choice Scarfer that's immune to sticky webs, as well as Mega Latios, which is going to be helpful. I just surf here. They get up webs. I don't see myself ever getting a defog, so I think I just go for rocks. Although, they're going to like click a ton of hazards too, aren't they? Should I just power whip? No, you know what? We're going to get up all the hazards. If they get up rocks too, I don't care. Like, let's just let them do their thing, and then I'll power whip now. I don't know if they want to keep this. It dies to entry, so they don't, yeah. Now, where do you want to go, though? Like, nothing wants to be in on Ferrothorn. I guess maybe Diancie. But then you want a Mystical Fire, and I have Toxapex to come in on that, so... Kind of a tricky spot for them. It's boot specs, too, so I don't have to care about the Stealth Rocks or anything. There is Mystical Fire. I think I'm going to double into Lando here, because either they Earth Power or they go Golden Go. There's the play. Do I just want to Quake now? I guess I can Quake. It is Balloon. I kind of had a feeling it might be, but also I didn't want to switch there. Let's go U and knock off, so that way it's in range of Lottie. I shouldn't die. If they were Never Ending Nightmare, then actually it wouldn't have been Balloon then, so that would have been fine. I'm assuming they have Recover, but they don't go for it. So my play here is this and Mystical Fire. It should do the 50 that I need it to. If it doesn't, I'll be very shocked. But this has my base 160 Spatak. Yeah, get out of here. It's going to be offensive Golden Go on webs too, so there's no reason for me to be scared there. Now, like, what do you even want to do if you're this guy? I guess go Roaring Moon. Speed Quirk. Should I Aura Sphere? I mean, this thing wins once the Roaring Moon is gone, but I could lose to Roaring Moon right now. Actually, Ursaluna never dies. Although, if they knock off, I would be sad. Actually, I don't care. They knock off, but I still get to click Headlong Rush, which is insanely strong, so that's, like, the main appeal to me here. If they go Thundy, they go Thundy. Like, that's fine. I just want this thing's booster to be gone. They try to DD on me. I don't really understand that idea, but feel free to KO my Ursaluna, and then I'm going to go out into Latios again. Well, it depends on what they KO me with. If they go Diancie, I go Lando. If they go Rillaboom, I go Lottie. This was not a play I was expecting here. What are you doing? Plotting? You're not plotting. So I believe the best play is just Latios and Luster Purge. It should do 66. If it doesn't, I'll be very shocked. Come on. Yeah, it does do 66. There we go. Out comes Diancie. I should keep this for Glide in the end in case it matters. So let's just go Pex here. Goes for Moonblast. Gets this attack drop, but I don't think that'll matter very much. I'll just Scald here, I think. Get a Burn, which is cool, I guess. Not really going to matter too much. Just try to recover here. Goes for Moonblast. I don't really get why. But I think I just Scald now. Yeah, let's Scald as they do that. So what's the best way to win? I guess, like, I could go this and lock EQ, but that seems like a throw. I think the play is go Keldeo and Vacuum Wave first. Let's do that. KO this with the Vacuum Wave. And then when Rillaboom comes out, if I go hard Lando, I think I'm fine in that spot. I don't know, like, is it SD is the question. I don't really know what it's trying to do. Okay, it's just going for Glide. So what then? I guess I go U, and I just... What's stronger? Mystical Fire is stronger. Okay, it just straight up KO'd them? Is it really that strong? Oh, I crit them. But I would have been fine with the U-turn. Lando doesn't die to that, so... We end up at 1791, which is really nice. We have a game. Dragonite is, like, my downfall in this tier right now, is what I've realized. Every time I have to play against a Dragonite, I end up losing because I mispredict the Z move. Like, whenever I try to scout for the Z move, they just Dragon Dance again, and then whenever I stay in, expecting the Dragon Dance, they go for the Z moves. So, I'm really hoping that whole thing doesn't have to be a problem in this game, but let's just lead off with Keldeo. Lele, I mean, if they HB fire, they HB fire. I'm not going to go anything else. I think... Okay, they just doubled to Crabominable, which... It probably has Earthquake, but they're going to go for... Sub. Okay. Now you're going to Earthquake, right? I did not break the sub. I think I have to, like, sack him on here just to beat this. Huh. That's annoying. Let's go Keldeo. I mean, Keldeo's good, but also... At least now I can flip turn. They're not going to Ice Hammer here, right? Yeah, CC. So we kind of got out of there in an okay spot. I can just click Luster Purge now. But now we know that that's a problem. That is a thing that I have to worry about. Let's go Pharaoh. If they double to... Stop it, dude. I hate this. I'm not letting you sub. I'm just going to Power Whip. If you CC, you CC. Oh, it didn't kill me. That's really big. But now I'm probably losing to Scarf Lele is like the whole issue. Try to get up rocks here, I guess. The Ice Hammer. Yeah, I'm going to lose because I had to stay in there. But there was like no way around it. I guess I can maybe try to win with this. It's Headlong Rush here. They're never going to go D-Knight, so it's the best play. Yeah, it does more to Great Tusk than Facade would. There we go. I guess what I can do here is try to go Lando and Quake, or I go Lottie and try to Roost. CC's there. I'm hoping that they switch out here, because I need to recover this so I can take Psychic, but they just stay into Ice Spinner. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to Luster Purge then. And now they switch. This is going so badly, it's actually insane. What do I do? I guess I sack Pex now. There's nothing else to do, right? I have to sack Pex. Yeah, they Psychic. Like, that was always going to happen. Lets me get in this and U-turn. If they stay in, U-turn should be able to kill them. Okay, so they sack off the Lele, which is a complete throw, but I think I'm too far in the back anyway. Like, I lose to Dragonite basically automatically if it's Z-move. This one was just tricky, but I can go Keld and hopefully, like, force out Alomomola and maybe get the Roost off with Lottie. I don't know what they're going to do here is the thing. I'm just going to flip turn into Ursaluna. Like, what else is there? They go for flip turn. Yeah, I lose the game. Lando's at 27. They have CC on Great Tusk. Clicks it there. I guess I go Lottie now and click Luster Purge. Just gotta hope for some sort of throw. That's all that it comes down to. I guess the throw would be they switch here and they let me Roost. So let's do that. But yeah, they know to just Ice Spinner. So, I mean, even if I Luster Purge there, I lose. So GG. Alright, beat down by Crabominable in the top 100. That is like the most national dex thing of all time. But this matchup looks pretty okay. What I want to do here is lead off with... So Iron Valiant is a threat if it's going to have Thunderbolt, because Pex is like my actual counter, but it can't take Thunderbolt very well. So let's lead off with Keldeo. Brave Bird is going to happen here. Am I okay with that? No, but also... Yeah, they go for Brave Bird. If they U-turn, that could have been annoying, but now I get to click Rocks and force out the Tusk and make it spin. Or they go hard Charizard, but I can go Pex. Scorching doesn't 2-hit KO, and it doesn't get anything else. So I guess I can double now into Lottie, predicting the Corviknight, and then Mystical Fire it. Well, I wasn't expecting this. And the problem here is that this is under Sun, and I know it has Weather Ball, so... I think I'm just going to stay in on it. I don't want this thing to be a problem the entire game. Oh, they switch. Perfect. Okay. I don't have to care now. I can just Mystical Fire. KO that. No defog for you. It's looking good. I mean, they're going to go Gambit or Val. And then I have to get that obnoxious Sucker Punch Pursuit 50-50 correct. Although they normally don't run Pursuit is what I've noticed. So maybe I just Aura Sphere. Actually, maybe I just switch is what I'm trying to say. So let's go Pex now. Goes for Moonblast. I'll just Toxic. If they go Bolt, that's great. If they go Tusk, I know they want to get the spin off, right? So how do I take advantage of that? I guess Scald it. Yeah, get some damage off. Now they're going to go for Headlong Rush. So let's go Pharaoh. Pharaoh could be a throw into Raging Bolt, I guess. Oh, doubles in Zard like immediately. Jeez. What a play. I have a feeling they're going Raging Bolt this turn. I'm not going to click rocks, though. That's such a bad play. You just go for scorching and get the burn. Okay, let's just toxic. Actually, let's just recover. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I recovered. I'm not really recovering a lot, though, because of the burn, unfortunately. So they eventually withdraw to this guy. Now I have to make this play again. They're not going to click the electric move here. They're going to click something else. Okay, luckily I'm alive, so I still have this sack. Goes Gam. Oh, if they have Pursuit. I guess now's a great time to find out if they have Pursuit. That's a thing. Yeah, I'm going to go Keldeo this turn. And if they Pursuit me, they Pursuit me. But they don't. I actually am completely fine with my specs being gone too. In fact, that's probably better. Goes Raging Bolt. Yes, that's in range of Lottie now. That's amazing. Assuming it's not AV. That's the one catch. Yeah, they always want to Volt there, predicting my Ferrothorn to try to get in their Charizard, but now I get to Facade. Sometimes AV is slower than Ursaluna. Okay, so they end up sacking Bolt. That's like another step to Keldeo winning, so I'm happy with it. I guess I'll just sack off my... I can't sack Pex while Val is there. Even with Scarf Lando on the team, it's too risky. I guess I'll just go hard Lottie. Clicks Weather Ball. I don't think they have Pursuit Gambit, so I'm just going to Roost here. And even if they go Gambit, like, who really cares? This guy has to be like a modest Charizard. There's no way this is doing 45. Unless that's just the highest roll. Let's check. Are you modest and I'm just correct? Or is it just that strong? Mega Y? Weather Ball? Oh, it can just do that. Okay, never mind. That's not even the max roll, which is the crazy part. Overheat? It's kind of funny. So I'm going to Roost here. Goes Gambit. If you have Pursuit, you have Pursuit, but I'm not going to try to predict that. Goes for Sucker. Yep, not happening. I'll Facade in case they switch. Like, I don't really care if they Sucker Punch there. I get to go Keldeo now and just Secret Sword. I think that's the correct play, yeah. They're going to sack off Tusk. I guess I'll Vacuum Wave in case it's Scarfed. I never really found out, did I? Let's just play it safe. And now out comes Val, which Pex is low against, so I have to figure out who's the weak link here. Keldeo's not the weak link. It kind of wins the game after Val is gone. Maybe they don't have a way to actually hit me. Do you have Thunderbolt? You have Knockoff. That's not going to do anything. So now I get to recover up to full. Goes Gambit. I mean, I guess I Burn Fish once. You going for hacks? Really? That's the plan now? Nope. You're not doing that, though. That did so much damage with the boosts. Okay, I have to get out of here. Let's go... Let's just go hard Keldeo. It's doing a lot. I think I Vacuum Wave here. If they switch, they switch. It is what it is. I could make the play and win, but I don't think now is the time. I can still make the play with Lando later and try to win off that. I'm trying to get this in range of EQ first. So let's recover here. Obviously, if I burn the King Gambit, the game's also over. So that's what I'm trying to do as well. Scald here. No burn. That was my second Scald, right? Yeah, and I got flinched that one turn, so... did I? Actually, I never got flinched. That was the turn I clicked Scald. So I think I just sack off Ferrothorn. And then, yeah, I'm going to go Keldeo. I'm going to let them think that I'm thinking about this. And then I'm just going to click Vacuum Wave. I'm always going to Vacuum Wave. Alright, let's do it. So that's in range of Earthquake from Lando now, which is what I need. Do you double right into King Gambit, though? Surely this time I get the burn. This is the third Scald. This thing doesn't matter. I don't care about this. Doubles in Gambit, it really doesn't make a difference. Does it? Goes for Sucker Punch. Okay, good play. They don't have enough turns to do this is the problem. Okay, they don't switch. They just click Moonblast. Finally, dude. That's all I needed. Okay, the third burn. I guess that's like odds, kind of, because like it's 30%, right? So let's just haze it here. They're gonna... Oh, and I have 2 recovers left. I gotta be careful. Maybe I'll just go hard Lando now. Actually, let's haze it, then go Lando that turn. Yeah, I go Lando here, I think. Or Keldeo this turn, actually, is fine. Goes for SD, but I Vacuum Wave and there's nothing to do about it, really. This gets 2-hit KO'd now. It's Charizard, I flip, and I bring out Pex, and I think we're fine. I don't know, like, this is still kind of tricky because I have 1 recover, and that's not really good. They crit me? They crit me. Okay, well now I have to get plays right, I think, to win. Yeah, I think I legitimately have to get a play right to win now. Just stay in, come on. Okay, they stayed in and through. I literally lose that game if, because of the crit, but luckily they threw the game too. If they just switch out there into like King Gambit on the Choice Scarfed Stone Edge, I lose. But anyway, now I just Vacuum Wave twice and there's no reason to switch ever. Yeah, you can KO me, dude. I don't care. I'm just going to Vacuum Wave and win this with Keld. Unless you have Vacuum Wave or Shadow Sneak or whatever. Okay. Vacuum Wave here. It would have to be... I don't even think there's any priority Val could click that would do 33. So we should win. I have enough Vacuum Waves. Wow, this thing has so much PP. So let's click Vacuum Wave here. Maybe I played that way too safe, and I should have just made the Surf play into Val at some point, but I was scared. I don't know. Let's Vacuum Wave now. It worked out, at least. Nice. We have our next game here. So they have a King Gambit again, which means I'm going to have to play Mind Games with Pursuit, but this is actually a very similar matchup. Luckily, this Raging Bolt doesn't have Sun support, so Ferrothorn is going to be a lot more reliable in terms of beating that, but I don't know what I want to lead, because I could lead Keldeo, which is great into a lot of Pokemon, but it only really wants to stay in against probably King Gambit and Moltres, maybe Garchomp, but Garchomp is probably a Z-move because this is the Mega, most likely, so I'm thinking that I lead Lando here. And I'm just not going to predict turn 1. I'm just going to click Stone Edge, and we get our KO. I don't know why he's being careless and not scouting. Like, you have a whole defensive Scizor, a Garchomp. It just feels silly to not scout there. I guess Pex isn't bad, but I want to keep that for Urshifu, so I'll just let Keldeo take the hit. Oh, you actually want to... That did so much. What? Okay, so I have to be careful because that's my Raging Bolt counter. I can Secret Sword here and not care. They, like, don't have switch-ins. And they're also giving me damage on the Mon that they just opened up, so... A bit confused about that one. Goes for Draco. If we end up Rocks trading, I'm going to end up losing Lando, which makes me tempted to just Leech Seed here instead. Go Scizor, yeah, that's fine. How do I want to react to Scizor? I think I will just click Rocks and see what they do here. Goes for U-turn. I get some good chip, and actually I think Scizor will get 2-hit KO'd by Secret Sword next time it's in, so I'm pretty happy with how that worked out. Dude, why did that Pursuit do so much? Are you Choice Banded? Or am I just being dumb? I think you're Choice Banded. There's no way you're doing 66 on 1 Fallen. Let's check this. Toxapex. King Gambit. How much would knockoff normally do? That's Kowtow. Yeah, there's no way you're not choiced. So with... What is it? 1 ally fainted? Okay, it's Choice Banded King Gambit. Meaning, I just have to sack the Lando here and then go in Secret Sword again. Yeah, Lando, I'm sorry, but I guess we'll just beat the Raging Bolt using Vacuum Wave plus Pharaoh and Ursaluna. Here, like I said, they don't actually have switch-ins to me, so I'm pretty happy. I'm not even going to switch out. I don't want to give any free kills. If they do 80 with CC, that's fine. Like, they double into Garchomp, which could be Choice Scarfed, but I think we're fine now. Okay, well, the crit's annoying because now I'm forced to worry about Bullet Punch. Yeah, that's not good. But I can go Toxapex here. U-turns out. The thing is, they kind of have to go Raging Bolt. I guess they could go Gambit, but I'll just scout once with a Recover and then see what they're doing. That crit could cost me. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about it, but they're, like, literally almost losing to Vacuum Wave. This dies from that range. King Gambit obviously gets O-code. I just need damage on Scizor. Volts out. That's fine. Go Scizor. Are you trying to roost? Because if you're U-turning, that's okay. What do you have, SD? I don't want to switch out on U-turn, obviously, into Lottie, but I want to get in Lottie somehow. What I'm thinking I do is either go Ursaluna, which could be a mistake, or I go Toxapex. Defog. Well, that's fine. Let's just Scald. Clicks U-turn. I would love to get a burn, but we don't. They're getting really lucky with the crits. Like, the 31 there is a big deal because I might lose to Raging Bolt now. I don't know if there's ever a world where I do lose, though. Like, here, I'm going to scout with my... well, if they branded Pursuit, I'm dead. You know what? I'm done playing games. Let's just Rocks. If they click Banded Pursuit, then I get to live, yeah. And we get damage. No point in switching here. They're going to Pursuit again. I'll just try to Leech Seed. It's not a roll. So now what? We have Rocks up. I wonder if Spec Surf does 75. Because that's my best play if it does. So let's check. Actually, wait a minute. That puts me in a 50-50 with Pursuit versus Sucker Punch later. So maybe it's not worth it to use Keldeo right now. Because, like, I go Keldeo, I Surf, probably kill one of these two, and then they go back out into it, and I'm in that obnoxious mind game. So, yeah, that's actually not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Ursaluna. And I'm just going to click Headlong Rush here. And then I guess they sack off the Raging Bolt this turn. Oh, they sack off the King Gambit. Okay, perfect. No more mind games, and I think I just won with a Lottie, actually. I mean, I gotta be careful because it's not SD, actually, so I think I did win with a Lottie. U-turns out. Just gotta get in the Lottie at some point. That did 13, so it's probably Choice Banded. I'll just sack off the Ursaluna. Goes for Draco and crits me. I mean, yeah, I just go Lottie. And Luster Purge. KO that. What do you got? I have Mystical Fire, so good luck with this mon. And then obviously Urshifu can't win. That was really scary though. Luckily I never had to bring back Keldeo because after it got crit, it was in a really tough spot. But now I just Luster Purge. It was Choice Band most likely because 13 to Pex, there's no way you're doing that much. Wow, they were really high on the ladder. Where is 1854? Let's look at this. 1854 is literally like top 20. So that's a really good win. Okay, we have another game here. They have Gliscor. So one thing that I noticed about this team is it's very weak to Surf. I wonder what Venusaur is doing on this team. I guess it's the Keldeo counter, but also that's not really a mon you would be worried about normally. I'm just going to lead off with Keld and see how they react. I want to know what's going on with this Venusaur, so I'm just going to Surf it and see how much I do. 34, and it didn't get any healing, so I don't know, does it have HP Fire? Are you trying to Leech Seed here? Oh, it's Mega. Luckily I can deal with Mega using my team. I'm going to switch in case it's HP Fire, as it doesn't go for HP Fire at all. Just going to get in my Bear here. Okay, but that would work out really well. Do I want a Headlong though? Just going to Facade. It lived on 1. Really? Just Fire Punch it there. At least it's not there anymore. That's the big thing. Out comes Blaziken. Do I need this without Hatterene being alive? I mean, it's nice for Venusaur. Goes for CC. I'm not trying to die. So this turn, the likely plays are Gliscor or Venusaur. So I think I'm just going to go Latios on both of those, though. I think maybe I can go Ursaluna here. Okay, we can live the hit here. There we go, and it's a double down, so perfect. I think I'm just going to go Lottie now, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with going Lando. Let's just go Lando. And U-turn. If you're Scarfed Draco, I should live 1. And if you're not Scarfed, you're about to take a lot from this U-turn, so have fun with that. Yeah, that did a lot. Life Orb Dark Pulse. I feel like Life Orb Draco blows me up right now, which could be a problem. Goes for Earth Power. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm just going to go Pex. You have Roost, but now I'm going to Toxic you. There we go. Do you have Flamethrower? Like, I'm just going to keep going Ferrothorn. Doubles in Blaziken. I mean, I'm just going to Rocks. Clicks SD. I should never lose to Blaziken. Leech Seed there. What moves do you have? Like, should I be scared of something? How much does Vacuum Wave do? Does it do 76 by chance? Blaziken. -1 Spit F. Doesn't do the damage I need. I guess I have to hope Toxapex lives, but I mean, it could be Z-move is the problem. In fact, I think it will be Z-move. So I gotta go you and like sack Lando to this Z-move and then come back in. Yeah, there's the Inferno Overdrive and then come back in and I haze here. Or I just Scald. I might have lost anyway, but this is like the one way I had a chance. Okay, there we go. We can beat that. Out comes Venusaur. I gotta go Lottie, and I'm just gonna stay in and see how it works out. No, that's just a throw. Is it though? It's not. Can I live a Shadow Sneak? Probably not. And if I sack that, then I would lose to Venusaur, so that's why I kept it. Goes Venusaur Mega. I just have to never let Lottie take the Sludge Bomb, because then I lose. But Lottie wins right now by roosting up on this, so all I gotta do is keep Scalding until it's forced to like burn Synthesises. Or it KOs me, like either way. I'm not going Lottie, dude. Lottie wins. Okay, yeah, we can do this, dude. I will literally sit here forever. Goes for Earth Power. Just KO me, man. Actually, I'm not even gonna recover. I want to die, so let's just let them KO me, I guess. Because then I go Lottie and Roost, and then I'm out of range of Sneak, I believe. Goes Hydreigon or Sphere here. Knock that out. Mystical Fire, Luster Purge. You get the idea. Don't die to Shadow Sneak. Luster Purge picks off the Venusaur, and we're going to win the game. Nice. So I think this was the player who had the Moltres that I just Stone Edged turn 1, and that kind of cost them the game. So they're probably not going to make the same mistake, right? Surely. Okay, lead Shifu. This was Choice Bandit or Shifu, right? This was the guy. So I can use the information to my advantage here. Goes for CC. I think they were expecting Ferrothorn to come in. Oh, that's a big Toxic early on. I'm happy with that. I should have maybe pivoted better there and gone Ursaluna, but if they Draco, I would be sad. Oh, okay, wait, is that like Specs Hurricane? Why did it do 80? What's going on there? Moltres. Okay, so how much does normal Hurricane do? Wait, did it show Life Orb? No, it didn't. I think they're Choice Spexed. Like Modest? Yeah, it's Choice Spexed for sure. Okay, well, that's really bad for me because I don't have any switch-ins to that Pokemon. If they can miss here and then I break through and can hit them, that would be huge. But they hit 2 Hurricanes in a row, which is literally impossible. I don't know how they did that. But yeah, this is a problem and a half. Let's Surf. Eventually, they're going to miss a Hurricane, though. Like, when I go Pex next time on this, they will miss. That's just how it is. Or they stay in right now and overpredict, but they go Gambit, which is actually amazing. Take her Sucker Punch chip, that's fine. I remember it being Scarf Garchomp, because they clicked Scarf Earthquake and crit me, so I gotta remember that. But, like, out comes Shifu. Let's go Pex on Shifu. And then, I've never gone Landorus on Raging Bolt. I think they're gonna predict my Landorus this time, so I'm gonna go to Ferrothorn. And if they Volt Switch again, they Volt Switch again. Okay, well, it's just like that, I guess. You're not hitting 2 Hurricanes again, dude. If you hit 4 for 4, that's insane. Yeah, I was going to say, nobody goes 4 for 4. So we get our Toxic off. Everybody still dies, which is a bit of an issue. Do I need Pex? I mean, it's my literal Urshifu counter. Do I need Ferrothorn? Raging Bolt counter. What if I go Lottie this turn? I was thinking about going Lottie, but Lottie is also really important. Alright, we'll risk the Ferrothorn as they're continuing to miss, which is actually really good for me because I can click Rocks this turn. And that means if they switch out, then I get Rocks up. And if they click Hurricane again, then as long as I don't get confused, I get Rocks up. So, nice. And there's still the chance they miss here. Decides to keep that. It's looking good. It's not a win yet, but I'm very happy with the way the positioning worked out early game. Obviously, the Hurricane miss helped a lot, but it was like up to odds, so not really much to complain about there by them. How bold am I? I could throw the whole game right here and try to go Latios on the defog. They did defog, nice. It was aggressive, but it felt worth it. It's Mystical Fire now. Well, we know this is Choice Scarfed. Let's go Lando. Goes Moltres. I showed Stone Edge last time. I literally showed it. I'm still going to click it. Okay, yeah, we don't overpredict. So now I can spam Earthquake on every Mon, which is a very good development in the video game. Goes ahead and volts out. The only problem is, like, Mega Scizor is the most impossible Mon to break ever, so I might have to predict to do that. The reason I'm rocking is because I was hoping I could live, but at least now they're in range of Choice Scarf Earthquake from Lando is the idea, so I can definitely take advantage of that. I think I'll just go Lando now and start quaking. Like, what do you have? You're -1. Outrage. That did do a lot, but now I go Pex and eat it up. You're staying in. Staying in is kind of a crazy play. Okay, they sack it off, so now they have no speed control. I don't really get what this guy's doing, but I'm not really complaining about it either. I definitely just want to win the game and call it there. So, in fact, didn't they just lose to Lottie? They kind of just lost to Lottie. Goes for Surging Strike, second Secret Sword now. Goes Scizor. I know you got the Roost. But they don't heal it, so yeah, I just go Lottie once the Raging Bolt is low. And actually, I just win with Earthquake right now, so there's nothing to be done here. I guess I have to worry about Aqua Jet. So let's see, Earthquake here. Sacks off Scizor, you're gonna go Urshifu. Let's assume it's clicking Aqua Jet, it doesn't matter, I go Pex. Yeah. I go Pex, even if they predicted in U-turn. Like now I recover. And then I can go Latios here. Luster Purge. KO that, and then Earthquake will deal with the Lando in the end. So, yeah, we're going to end up with a win in the end, which is actually really good. I think we're going to end up like top 25 on the ladder right now. So, pretty strong performance by the team. But this team felt really good. I was considering changing the Mega Latios to Mega Diancie, but I wasn't really sure. 1834, is that top 25-ish? Probably not. It's probably like top 40. 18, where was I already forgot, and it's been like 5 seconds. We're number 29, so top 30, right on the cusp of 80 GXC too, so maybe I'll play one more off screen and get that. But I did hope you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider subscribing and definitely try this team out. Definitely one of my stronger builds, and I'll see you next time. Later.